Dream Chaser number 1 with episode 25 for the Dream Chaser and You. So we're going to be talking about doing something different. Do something different. Come to my attention that some of you guys out there, some of you Dream Chasers are going to be getting your tax returns back very soon. Some of you guys are going to come into some new money. Some of you guys are working overtime and you're going to have some extra cash. Some of you guys are going to all of a sudden have something you didn't have before. My suggestion is do something different. You know, usually you go out and buy a new pair of shoes. Maybe you get a new car. Maybe you go and get you a new coat, get you something fly, a suit or something like this time. Do something different. Maybe you go out and get you a new iPhone or you know, get you some video games or something like that. You go out and get something that is gonna like let people see you from the outside and it looks real fly. Do something different. I guess what I'm saying is maybe you should take your money that you're gonna get, this new money that you're gonna come into, and maybe this time you start a business. You start your dream business because you don't really like your job. Maybe this time with that money, that little bit of money you about to get, maybe this time what you do is you go get a passport so you could travel the world. Different. Something different. Like maybe you go take a class. You know, you always want to take a class. You want to learn how to paint or draw. You want to learn how to do something new, do something exciting. Take the money and do that this time. Do something different. Maybe, I believe that you have too many pairs of shoes. I believe you have too many material things. It's time to do something that you just normally wouldn't. How about this? Give some of the money away. Be a philanthropist for a day. You know, come up with something that, you know, you don't have to have it all for yourself. Do something for somebody else. Do something different. Do something different. You know how you've always wanted to write that book, but you've never had the money to be able to write it? Why don't you take the money you're about to get, this new money that you're about to come into, and actually finish the book and then publish? Maybe you go on that adventure you always wanted to go on, that you just keep holding off. You keep pushing off to the next time because you won't do something different. But this time, your difference gonna be, what I suggest is you take a couple minutes, maybe even take a couple days. I know how that money burns a hole in your pocket. Do something different. Maybe you take everybody out to dinner, you know, do something with your family, do something with your friends, do something with somebody you love, somebody you care about. But do something that you don't always do, that every time you get paid, every time you get some loot, every time you can make a come up, you do the same old. Not this time. But rather than going out and spending your money real quick before you even think about what you really should do, before you even think about your different, take a little time, take a day or two, take a month, take a week, and think about what your real different will be. And then go do that. This time, do something different. This time, be a dream chaser. And never stop dreaming. Dream Chaser number 1, and I'm out. Dreaming, stop, never. Dream Chaser number 1, and I'm out. Do something different.